James made a start with a digger here this morning. I was off on another job. So they're pretty big holes, especially here because it's hard fill. So when you dig into it with an auger, it kind of just loosens the whole surrounding area, so it just becomes like loose shingle. The holes in the soil over here are way easier and hardly need to clear them out. Doing decks is pretty hard on the body. Alright, done. So it's definitely the worst part of doing decks, digging the holes. So tomorrow I guess we're setting up the bearers, and we've got a little slab around the side that we've got to box up so that we can pour the concrete for this and that, I think, at the same time. Anyway, that's me for the day. I'm packing up. Good morning, welcome back. All the timber was dumped around the front of the house, so guess who gets the car around the back? That's alright, I love it. Alright, that'll do for now. We'll save doing that deck over there because of course stonemason is there. Don't know if he's actually a stonemason or what his job title is, but anyway, the guy installing the hardest rock, it's actually concrete. Anyway, he should be done today and then we can knock that out. Alright, so this is the point where things change from the traditional way of doing a deck. So the traditional way would be to put your piles in individually, brace them individually, concrete them, and then come back, take all that bracing off, cut your piles off to height and set your bearers. We do away with all of that. What we do is get our bearers to height, hang them from these waratahs, and then hang our piles underneath them so they're hard up against the bottom of the bearer, concrete them, take the waratahs out a day or so later, and the bearers are already in place. It's an absolute game changer. It basically saves us a day's work doing it this way. Unfortunately, we've been supplied with 3 metre bearers. 4/8 would have been so much better. 3 metres just gets us to that second pile. Just means we're going to have a lot more joins to think about, and of course you've got to lap your joins as well. It is what it is. Alright, so I've set up the laser. What we want to do is get it to the height of the floor. When you set these up, you want to make sure it's plumb as well, because of course if it's at an angle, the height changes. So the laser currently is set up at the top of the decking height. So what we want to do is then account for the thickness of the decking and the thickness of the joist, and that will give us the height of the top of the bearer. So the decking is 20 mil, the joists are 140 mil, so that gives us 160. So we want to lower this by 160. And this is something that really confuses people, lowering and raising a level. So if I want to make the level lower, I actually need to raise this on the level. Because if you think about it, this stays at the same height. It's the bottom of the level that needs to go down, not this. So we make a mark there, and that is our finished floor height, our FFL. And at 160, that is our bearer height. Oh, excuse my writing. And then we adjust that accordingly. When we come to setting our bearers, what we normally do is just set them a couple of mil too low in case our joists are overgauged. Right, now what we do is we check our bearer, they're in the right ballpark. This will give you plus or minus 50 mil. So it's saying it needs to go up 41. So one thing to be aware of with lasers is off surfaces like these windows you may get deflection. So if you're holding it the wrong way, I have the laser out there, I'll get deflection off these windows and get different readings. Sheesh. That was a mission. Just too high. Yeah. Seen those videos of those really massive things or something?
American ones, yeah. I feel like.
Just the cut to a post and still
Yeah.
wire.
And you had but a couple of years.
I was thinking last year when I had all that ripping of remixes into my bench top,
Yeah.
I was going to buy the 260.
Oh, yeah.
I'd do 101 if you put a 270mm blade on it, but that's literally all I'd use it for.
Yeah. You know, like if Luke was real at the end of the year?
Yeah, probably. Like that time that you had that fight. That might get a mention in next week's episode.
What's that? But
The fight. Not like you measured off the wrong nail and wasted a whole wall of cedar. So that's what it looks like when they're all screwed on. Good morning. So we got the piles set yesterday and we started the little foundry for the pump shed over here. As you can see, the grass is really long here, so I'm going to get my weed whacker out. Exciting! Right, so what I've done is peg down this side, or put some pegs in, so this side sits a metre from the boundary, and then I've managed to establish that corner with my level, plumbing up to the string line, which is 45mm off the edge, so I can actually get rid of that now. So that one's screwed in where it needs to be, and then I've squared, just taking diagonals, and then screwed into these pegs. Now this is the highest point, so what I want to do now is level across to that one, get a peg in there, and then get a few more pegs around leveling out. And at some point I'm going to have to take this one out just to get that up to height. That's no biggie. Anyway, let's crack on, eh? Good thing about doing a little slab like this is hopefully I can get signed off on concrete. So as carpenters in New Zealand, we do a lot of different stuff, so we need to be competent on everything from foundation to the finishing trim, and of course liaising with subcontractors and clients and all that sort of stuff, dealing with consents, you know, heaps of stuff. We're not worried about the actual height of this in comparison to the house. This is just a little pump shed. I don't know why they need a pump shed, because they've got mains water, but then they've also got a well, and the big tank, I don't know if you can see, it's been here since January, is going over there, so I don't know. Just when I thought I had enough of using my sledge. At least today, it's at a decent height. So from here, what I want to do is get some more pegs in, make sure it's all straight, get the polythene in and mesh bar chairs. We'll get to that. Handling mesh by yourself is a bit of a mission sometimes, because it's not the weight, it's that it's so floppy. Right, it's getting windy. So with mesh or any sort of steel, you want it 50mm off the edge if it's exposed. Oh yeah. Alright, so next episode we'll be pouring that and move out of the way. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time. Cheers.